Hello, fellow preppers. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. Revolution. Doomsday preppers. I'm sure some of you guys watch those TV shows. Revolution. It's just laughable. Every week, they have a chance to take out one of the bad guys and they walk away. They get in a fight with swords and they defeat a guy with a gun and they run away and leave the gun there. It just doesn't make any sense. Not to mention their hair. It's just too nice looking. It's like they're taking baths every day. It doesn't make any sense. And then Season 2, National Geographic Doomsday Preppers. They just love showing people in bunkers with guns. It's just really sad how they could be doing such a service to the country by showing people preparing because it's a smart thing to do. Not because of a possibility of some epidemic or civil unrest or solar flare or meltdown or whatever, but just because it just makes common sense. Why National Geographic? Well, I know why. It's because of ratings. It's entertainment. I mean, because prepping, let's face it, is boring. You can have fun with it, but basically it's just a way of life that you just start doing it when you don't even think about it anymore. I mean, hey, when I go into town, up to Mount Pilot, I just almost always drop into thrift stores just to see what's there. Lately, I haven't been buying much because there's nothing I need there. And I'd rather save my money up for something I don't have than to go buy something I already have. It's just duplication. You know, there's almost always something camo in there, but I've got more camo wear. You've seen it. I got woodland, I've got desert, I've got urban. I don't really need any more camo. So I just have to resist it. But National Geographic, if you're listening, how about having just 1 hour of people who are prepping and they explain their philosophy behind it, and you don't focus on them shooting guns or having homemade weapons, and you don't focus on them coming out of some bunker. That they're just living a normal life, but they're aware that at any moment the power could go off. The water supply could be shut off. Some major catastrophe, either man-made or nature, could put them in an SHTF scenario. And the other thing, I wish they would show more or focus more on the skills that people have rather than the stuff. Because stuff's only going to get you so far. It's your knowledge, it's your know-how, it's your experience. That's what's going to get you through it. I mean, you can put somebody in a shop with all the tools in the world, but if they don't know how to use them, they're not going to be able to do anything. So come on, National Geographic, get a grip. Let's do a service to fellow man, to the country. And show people that it's wise to prepare. You don't have to be a lunatic to prepare. Just be a regular person. Now, in their defense, they have shown a couple of regular people, but once again, the focus seems to be on guns and bunkers. And people just out of the norm. But see, there's plenty of normal people who are awakening to the fact that they just might be on their own. I love that FEMA sign. FEMA offices closed due to storm, due to Hurricane Sandy. So what good is the government if they're going to close the offices when you need them? So you want to put yourself in a situation where you really don't need the government or anybody else, that you're self-sufficient. You can get by with what you have. You don't need. That's the big thing. You don't need. I mean, recently here on the coast, it's been raining cats and dogs, and it's really made me think about my bug out bag. If I had to leave this area, and I say I had to leave on foot because of an EMP or because the bridge got washed out and I've got to hoof it, I know I'm going to want something to keep me sheltered from the rain, because I might not be able to find someplace. Might have to be on my own. Might not want to find someplace, because be around other people. Not everybody is going to have my best interest at heart, because all it takes is one, and it could be lights out. You have to keep that in mind. Anyway, writers of revolution, you guys, you really need to make it a little more realistic. And National Geographic producers, directors, you can do a much better job. And fellow preppers, if you fail to prepare today, you might not be able to prepare tomorrow.